I think the title of this vlog speaks for itself. It's pretty straightforward, either use it or lose it. I think that's a really big misconception that a lot of people have, is a service dog hits that stage where they're considered fully trained and not in training anymore, and people kind of think they're in the clear and they don't really have to do anything anymore. They just have a service dog that's like ready to go. And that's not true. It doesn't matter how intelligent your dog is. It doesn't matter how good of a trainer you are. It doesn't matter how strong of a bond you two have. You have to constantly put this stuff to use, or the dog is going to lose those skills. It worries me because sometimes I'll hear or see other handlers say something along the lines of, oh, that's not going to be a problem for us. My dog is so smart or so trainable, and that's not relevant to us. And it is. It's the straight up truth for any team out there. Like I said, it doesn't matter your training skills. It doesn't matter your dog's ability. You have to put this stuff to use. That's not always doable. And the first thing I'd like to say to that is it's not your fault, because I'm going through that right now due to medical reasons and everything that's been going on. I haven't been working Bugsy nearly as much as I should be, not even close, and I'm not denying that. It's absolutely my fault, not his. I take all the blame. You can do your best to try to prevent it from happening and to try to counteract it when it does happen, but sometimes it's very difficult, and sometimes no matter how hard you try, you can't work your dog as much as you should. And in my particular situation, it's showing. But it has gotten to the point where things have become more difficult for us as a team. He's getting sloppy about certain things, and again, not his fault. He really hasn't gotten any work since back in November, aside from going to doctor's appointments all the time. That's pretty much it. And I'm really lucky that the handlers that I've met up with since have been very understanding about our situation. I met up with my friend Holly and her service dog down in Florida, and she was really nice. I was terrified because Bugsy was awful, awful by my standards. She was really understanding of the situation, but it's kind of nerve-wracking to realize, how much hard work and effort you can put into your service dog and how easily you can lose it. That's scary for someone who lives a disabled life. Things are unpredictable. My main point of this video is that no matter how good of a trainer you are, no matter how wonderful you think your dog is, you are not the exception. This has happened or will happen to every handler out there at some point or another. It's inevitable. It's going to happen, and it's going to suck when it happens. And that leads me to my second point, which is, in most situations, it's not your fault. So no matter how bad you feel, no matter how guilty you feel, just remind yourself that it's not your fault, because even though I know it's not my fault because of what's been happening and it's my health, it's not that I'm actively choosing to neglect his working. It's just, I still feel terrible. I mean, I know it's not my fault. I still feel guilty. I still feel like a horrible handler. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm pretty sure everyone in this situation does. So don't feel bad, and you are not alone. And if at all possible, try to avoid that mindset that it's not going to happen to you, or that, you and your dog are just such an amazing team that can't possibly happen to you, because that's ignorant and annoying. And I hope it doesn't happen to you, but it's life, and life as a service dog team is unpredictable, as most of you know. So, that being said, I'm gonna go eat dinner, and I'm sorry I haven't vlogged in so long. It's just so much has been going on. Like I said, between all the doctor's appointments and stuff, I barely even have time to vlog, let alone the spoons when I do have the time. So I'll get on my laptop and post this right after dinner. And let me know if you have any questions, or if you have anything you want to add to this, just comment below on YouTube. And also let me know if you have any video requests. And I am so tired. Anyway, yeah, have a good night.